I heard this short fella. The sky is falling. I heard this short fella. The sky is falling. I heard this short fella. The sky is falling. I heard this short fella. The sky is falling. I heard this short fella. The sky is falling. I heard this short fella. The sky is falling. I heard this short fella. The sky is falling. I heard this short fella. The sky is falling.
Great Vision Designs, we value our customers and provide cutting-edge customer service. Great Vision Designs specializes in television broadcasting and live streaming of funerals, sports events, weddings, meetings, shows, and more. Call us today at 722-6542 or 726-9914 or follow us on Facebook and YouTube. Great Vision Designs, coverage you can count on.
Of Caribbean American News Media. Welcome to Building Bridges, Conversations on Social Development, where we explore the power of connection, collaboration, and community in shaping a more inclusive and prosperous world. Join us as we delve into the key issues, innovative solutions, and inspiring stories that drive positive change and empower individuals and communities to thrive. Let's embark on this transformative journey together, uniting hearts and minds for a brighter future for all. Let's get to work with Garfield Oliver of Caribbean American News Media.
Caribbean American Media, welcome to our live stream with Garfield Oliver. Let's get to work.
Special good night to all our viewers here on Caribbean American News Media platform. Folks, how are you? How was your day today? Here's hoping, or wishing rather, that you had a beautiful day. Yes, my friends, greetings to all. Again, we want to welcome our GVD audience, those of you who are viewing on channel 116 Flow. There, it's Lucia. Let me say to our viewers there in Dennery, Sakafet, Dennery is on the scene. I know that we have a number of viewers over there in Dennery. I got the news today that a lot of you are tuned in to GVD channel 116, 115, there on the Flow channel. So I want to big you up, my people of Dennery, whether you're SLP or UWP. Yes, my friends, greetings to you. Greetings to you in Dennery and in Soufrière, Sakafet Soufrière, in Balata, Bouton, Canaries, and Slare, and Slavlet. I think that's the name. And also Vieux-Fort, Mikou, Sakafet, Deriso, Poilin. Yes. Poilin is on the scene. Grosile, Cap Estate, Castries Basin. Yes, greetings to all up the Mon, Pavier, and there are some other places there, your Cooley Town, and all these little areas over there. We want to say greetings to those of you in Maclabey. Wherever you're watching us from, friends, greetings. One day I will get all the constituencies locked down so I can big you up, all right? But greetings. Those of you who are viewing through the different social media platforms, we want to welcome you to Caribbean American News Media platform. Folks, again, I'm hoping that you had yourselves a beautiful day today. I had a very busy day. I came home, get some rest because I was very tired. I went to my nephew's graduation, and then they went for lunch at a restaurant, and then I was able to get some needed rest again to get my body back into shape. But good to have all of you logged in over on YouTube. Boss Lady is over there, and also my friend Sylvie. Sylvie, my friend, may God continue to bless you, bless all of you over on our platform. Angeli and Joseph over there, and over on our YouTube channel, on our Facebook channel, Irene, Christine, Masmin, and Jean-France. Maybe you're viewing us from Martinique, from Grenada, Dominica, St. Vincent, Barbados, Antigua, St. Kitts and Nevis, the United States, Canada, England. Where did I listen to me? We have viewers all over the world as far as Hong Kong, and so I look at the reports and we are touching the world. We are broadcasting throughout the length and breadth of the world, and so we're happy to be here of service to you. All right, but greetings to everybody. Tout le monde, bienvenue, and to our brethren in Belmont over there. in Sean Edwards district. We want to big you up also, and also to Eric Celestin, who over in that constituency. I want to say greetings to Eric Celestin, the Celestin's family, both from Dennery, Poile, wherever you are in St. Lucia. Greetings to the Celestin family. Big up to you Eric. And while a lot of people talk about Eric and his politics, listen to me. Everyone is entitled to their politics. Everybody, tout le monde. But I am impressed with Eric, and there are many other St. Lucians, who are proud of their children. Eric's children, I'm proud of them. We have very soon, I'm sure, we're going to have one of Eric's son who is going to assist St. Lucia on a whole with their heart issues. He is a doctor, a cardiologist, and he is a St. Lucian overseas, and I'm sure that he is going to be heading back to St. Lucia at some point to assist many families in St. Lucia. And I've already predicted that he's going to be of great service to the people of St. Lucia, especially those in the Dennery district. So big up yourself, and I encourage all you young people to push yourself forward. Higher than the highest is God's ideal for you. So don't settle for mediocrity. Don't settle for where you are now. You can achieve. You can push. You can do better. And we are proud of you, young people. Those of you who are opening business in the country, those of you who are achieving bigly, we big you up over here on Caribbean American News platform. All right. So to our young people, big up on yourself and do what you got to do. Do what you got to do to push yourself forward legally. Get overseas, get to school, get the experience that you need. Start volunteering your time. Yes, you gain experience also by volunteering your time. That's very important. Do internship, get involved, but do something that will benefit you and the country and even your family in the future. All right. And so greetings, and big up Eric Celestin for a job well done on your children. They are musicians, they are achievers, they are business people, they are business-minded like the entire Celestin family. Yes. And tonight, I big up bigly the Celestin family. At this time, I'm going to give you a quote. I believe that I owe you this one, and it is from Proverbs 14:34. Righteousness exalt a nation, but sin is a reproach to any people. Remember again, righteousness exalt a nation, but sin is a reproach to any people. Again, that's what I leave with you. That's what I bring to you tonight. Yes, my friends. So let's get to work. I see my friend Didi and Matthews. They are logging in, and our folks over there, Clive in Grenada and Donovan, they're coming in. Donovan, greetings to you. And I want to say to the Skelly family in Dennery, condolences to you on the loss of your family, your brother, your cousin, your grandfather. Condolences on behalf of Caribbean American News Platform to you and the entire family. Donovan, we hope that you guys find strength in the words of God, that one of these days sin and death and sickness will be a thing of the past. So greetings again to the Skelly family, the Donovan family. May God comfort you in your time of grief. Okay, and to all those who are suffering the loss of a loved one, we sympathize with you. Those of you who are sick, we continue to hope for your healing and pray for your healing. All right, so big up on yourself. All right, so I'm going to get to work, friends. We have a number of issues that I really want to look at on tonight. I see my friend Stanislas over in Soufrière joining us. Greetings to you, Stanislas and Herman. Welcome to Caribbean American News Media Platform, and welcome to GVD TV, channel 115 Flow. All right, and to the staff, the technical staff over there at GVD TV. We want to greet you. Also, thank you for your service. Thank you for the quality of broadcast that you bring to the people. And we encourage those of you who have your ads, you have your businesses, and you would want to advertise, please contact GVD TV and they will set you up if you want to advertise on this primetime Tuesday 8:15 program, Caribbean American News Platform. Please reach out to the GVD folks over there and they will give you a package and we will run those ads for you as often as we can. So please, folks, we're asking you to come on board. It's a clean platform. Your ads will be well represented. By the way, GVD TV is not a place where you will find people cursing each other, insulting, roro, people talking about women, body parts, shaming women and shaming all individuals, those who are mentally challenged. This is not a place where you will find that on GVD TV and Caribbean American News Media Platform. And so I am saying to advertisers, here is a decent platform where you can run your ads. Some of the places I see you guys are running your ads where women are being insulted, you are sponsoring nastiness. Where racism is on the cutting edge. It is so ridiculous that any decent citizen watching your ads and listening to the program that you're sponsoring, then it turns people off. And it is time for you as advertisers to take responsibility for the programs that you advertise on, the networks, the time slots. No one should be sponsoring nastiness, racism. No one should be sponsoring unrighteousness, period. If you're a Christian, you should not be doing that. And if you're a Christian, the right place to advertise, it is with GVD TV, a clean and a decent platform. And I stand by that statement. But until then, my heart will go on singing. All right? Good. So, I witnessed something this morning that, it knocked the breath out of me. And that, my friends, I could not understand in 2024 that a people with so much knowledge, information at their fingertips, that we walk around with our racist, bigot attitude towards different race, whether it's white, Indians, or blacks, or anyone, whether they're Guyanese, whether they're Vincentians, whether they're St. Lucians, whether they're Bajans, whether they're Americans. It's a shame. It is a shame that this bigotry and racism that many countries went through hell to get stamped out of a society. The many politicians who fought for the freedoms that we hold dear now, even in small St. Lucia, that we can turn our backs on the sweat and the blood of those advocates who stood up so that all men can be seen equal, both black and white and Indian, that a black race can turn their backs and head in a very dangerous direction. And that is back into this nasty slave bait, race baiting. And it says, friends, it says a lot about us as a people. And I'm not sure the amount of reading that our people do, the amount of information that they try to gather for themselves. I am really not sure why we would entertain as a nation racism and bigotry. I say it's a shame. And there is no excuse. And by the way, these individuals wild themselves up in their minds with all sorts of ideas that there is some white man or some Indian man somewhere trying to take their possession and to enslave them and to put chains on their necks and to do things to them. And so there is this phobia. Maybe you are the ones enslaving yourselves with your past. Maybe you need to free yourself from your past. Maybe some of you who have raped women and have victimized individuals and have stolen from people and have beat your wives and abused your girlfriends and violate the rights of individuals. Maybe that's the chains that you are afraid of, your past. And I say to you, friends, there's an easy solution to that. Don't project that on anyone, any race in the country. You deal with the past. All of us can deal with our past. There's that process of repentance, turning around and chartering a new path before you. And that's why I always say to you, friends, I have nothing to be ashamed of in the past, because the world behind me and the cross before me. And some of you need the cross before you. Some of you have your sins behind you and your sins before you, and there seems to be no way out of your torment. And so what you do is that you walk around and you try to torment everybody else around you. Ou mal travail, and so because somebody else did not mal travail, ou fâché yo. Your neighbor have a bigger house than you. All of a sudden, ou fâché ou enragé, tout kalte bagay ka wivo. High blood pressure, tout kalte bagay. And it is not the neighbor's fault that you did not manage your time wisely. It is not your neighbor's fault that you invested in rum and in running women all over St. Lucia. It is not your neighbor's fault that every carnival session and jump up session, $150, you take a loan and you're jumping high, like jumping is going out of style, not realizing that one day you won't be able to jump. And you turn around, you blame the white man, the Indian man, and you blame everybody else, politicians, for you not having what you're supposed to have. And that's why I warn young people, invest in land, invest in your education. Don't invest in fets and rum and all this sexual nastiness running all over the place with Tom, Dick, and Harry, and sometimes Dick, and Dick. It is time for you to start thinking. It is time for you to start looking at your future. Some of you have been selling. Let's take a break and we will come back. Let's take a break right now, all right?
Anniversary, wedding, or graduation, or a more somber gathering such as a funeral or first communion, we are dedicated to providing exquisite culinary offerings to suit each unique event. Our diverse menu includes offerings such as funeral treat boxes and treat boxes for all other occasions, ensuring that we can provide comfort and support during difficult times, as well as enhance the festivities during happier moments. In addition, we offer prepackaged meals designed for all occasions, ensuring that the food at your event is not only delicious but also convenient. Call us today at 758-733-3365 for your finger-licking and palatable foods.
Right, we are back. I do apologize. I run into that hard break because I realized that we were having a technical issue on one of the outgoing feed, but we are back. We do apologize for that, and that's why ever so often we are upgrading the system, and it costs a lot. We got to keep going at it, so that we can keep up with the latest hardwares and softwares for this program, and that's why we encourage you, friends, to support the program as much as you can so that we can keep it on the air, we can keep it going. All right. So as I was saying, folks, as I was saying before we went off on our break, I was saying, folks, don't blame anyone. Don't get angry with your neighbor because they're prospering. Be happy for them. Don't blame your neighbors for you not having stuff. And some of you really did not get the opportunity. Some of you were robbed. You went through, you're not too fortunate, and it is okay. It is okay. Because even Jesus said that the poor we will always have among us. But then provisions were made for the poor. Recommendations was given by even God himself so that the poor could have been taken care of among us. And so we got to get back to taking care of those who have fallen through the crack, the teenage pregnant mother who had to drop out of school, the young child who had to get out of school in order to help mommy take care of siblings, and they were disadvantaged when it comes to school, education, and those things. We understand that there are those among us like that, and we sympathize with them, and that's why I am here to ensure that they are taken care of, that provisions are put in place for them. All right? But for those of you who are deliberately not making preparation for wet days, then I would say to you, watch your bread. All right? Just watch your bread. But let's look at our whole CIP program, the whole CIP program. And I realize that most of our Facebook audience are now over on our YouTube channel, and a majority are now looking at the program through the channel 115, Flow St. Lucia. Did I get it right? 115. Yes, 115. Yeah? Okay. So here is this. Most of you would have heard of the discussion with our CIP program. Yeah? And some of you are very confused. I spoke to an individual today who I listened to the concern on CIP, and clearly that individual, they do not understand what the CIP is all about. Yes, the opposition, United Workers' Party, have been explaining, they have been speaking on the whole CIP situation, and people are still, saying otherwise. The government of St. Lucia have shared information also on CIP, and folks are still confused about the whole program, which means that the government of St. Lucia would have to educate the citizens a little more, come a little more clean with the CIP program. Come to the people and have a discussion. Gone are the days when we would have GIS program to educate the people and to inform them of programs and events that would have an effect on their lives, Gone are the days when we would have the Banana Growers Association having programs speaking to the farmers in Creole, and those programs back in the days, GIS, Radio St. Lucia, they would be having those programs so that the people can be more informed. But I realize with all the technologies and all the advancement that we have made in technology, our people are still in the dark. It is either that we are in deliberate darkness, we are deliberately deciding to be in darkness. There's a light switch, and we are saying we're not putting on the light switch. We're not putting it on, but we want the light. Yeah? And so we are deliberately, and some of us are in strong delusions. We are in a conundrum where we are believing a lie instead of the truth. If that's you, you're in a very bad state to believe in strong delusions because you have rejected what is truth for so long. For instance, the United Workers' Party have been out there sharing a lot of information during their time in service to the country. And we still have heard people going out saying something else. Whether it's DSH, you would hear, well, horses before hospital and blah, blah, blah. And then you would find out, really, that nobody put no horse before no hospital. All of us saw during COVID, we were locked into our homes, both in the United States, in the diaspora, and in St. Lucia. We saw it with our own eyes, a hospital going up in rapido speed by the United Workers' Party. We saw all the efforts that were made in spite of the issue with logistics, transportation. Lemodi logistics, transportation, shipment. Uka shay bagay from China, Pumene St. Lucie, bâtiment, Yoni plane, I don't know what you call the plane in Creole, me lani the plane uni batima kika many bagay simply see. So layotini COVID bagay te slow down. Ek lani occasion le bagay te vini tellement cher. Ite cher pour acheter un container pour y te mouté. Oh. So si ou de ka pay. Well, let me speak English with the numbers. Not too good on the numbers. Don't laugh at me, folks. $100. If you were paying $100 for a container during COVID, you would have to pay almost $600 to $1,000. Now that's a great increase. So, gouvernement Flabo te ni pour combattre tout ces bagay sa qui pater de favor yo. Ou ni COVID, ou ni restriction, moun pasa ale koyo vle. But all St. Lucian saw that tout moun wè sa ki te ka fet. Ek même se moun sa te ka di, chasne, vle tre nou, chasne, ka mette pied ale tet nou, nou se, we's a white man, and look at what he doing us, ek ka restrict nou, I pa vle nou ale pies kote, I pa vle nou ale le beach lan, ek baray ko, And before our eyes we saw, nou te ha we moun ka mo, on fami nou nou ka te we yo. Granny nou de ka te we granny, ek go papa nou. Ek sese nou, ek bope nou, nou de ka te we yo. But because many have believed a lie for so long, now strong delusion have come. So même si ou di yo la vérité, yo pa ko. Ek se sa mon ka we. And that is very serious, friends, when you have political parties ka malmene sevel se moun la. Ka mati bay se moun la, ka mislead yo. Ek moun toujou ka di tout se politician la ka fe même story. Moi même isi a ka di sa ni pou do bout. Give the people the truth. Let them make an informed decision in the country. Las kwene se moun la. Whether it's the farmers, the bus drivers, or the fishermen in Dennery, las fe ku yo twek yo. If you understand what I'm saying. Now, for those of you in the other foreign lands, you don't understand power recall. Don't worry yourself. We'll talk your talk just now. Those of you in St. Kitts and those areas, and my friend Clive in Grenada, I will speak English too so that you can understand. So I'll speak both Creole and English. Broken Creole, by the way, because right now, so na boy less but na boy alcohol, power recall. Is Adventist wine. Come on, man. You see, and even though I said to you it's Adventist wine, lani yonde mavle kriye moun sukuya, me lani yonde moun ki kai still believe strong delusion, ek yo kai di say wam na boy bounty. So mweni pou baizo evidence la, ek tan sa strong delusion, même si mwen fez or we, c'est pas alcohol, lani yonde moun ki still kuyon enough, if that's a word, to go out and say that lao pasteur kabwe wamale TV. So strong delusion is a very serious thing, just simply see. It mohawe flame flubbo kawi. Flame flubbo got me in trouble last night. So mwen nave flame flubbo tell me, well, man, why is me? But let me get back to the whole bunyo of the situation, my people of St. Lucia. So even though the facts were before the people, that there were no horses before hospitals, majority of St. Lucians believed the lie and voted against their own interests. Whether it's the farmers, whether it's the fishermen, whether it's bus drivers, whether it's driving school, what you call them, directors or instructors, a lot of people listened to the lies, and now they have no control over what they believe right now, and so many are yielding to delusions, things that are just not real, things that are just not there. So hospital is being built. Hospital is being built. There's a rush to build a hospital to deliver it to the people of St. Lucia. DSH, they're doing their thing. The government is not putting in money in any horse. You would have heard, well, there is air-conditioned horse coming to St. Lucia, Chasselet, air-conditioned Massa, air-conditioned houses. And what horse had to do with Mr. Chasselet and his fight with COVID during that time? And now the truth is out that no CIP money was spent on any horse. Then they said to you, well, the land was given for $1. The land, $1, give away our lands for $1. Then we found out that they're giving away lands in Castries for $1. And they're underselling lands in the country. Lands that are worth millions of dollars are being given away for what? Zombie prices. And by the way, nobody's outraged about the very same thing that they had in their head was a sin. Now it's a blessing. Now it's a good thing. The airport that was stopped was too big. But all of a sudden, the airport under the SLP administration, the airport is the best deal that we've ever seen. The tavern housing, and I believe, is it the shock housing with Fresh Start? Oh, we had to stop the project because there were no plans, and this was a mess on the chassis. The white man tried to do us this and that, and then we found out that Fresh Start got a better deal, and I'm not sure what better deal they can get outside of what they had, that the government stopped because they said there were corruption. Then the government said to the people, nothing. Hired Fresh Start back, gave them back the contract, better contract, came back to St. Lucians and said nothing to them. But remember, they told the St. Lucian people that there was a bubble going on with Fresh Start, and so we had to stop it. Have you heard anything about Fresh Start and the tavern, or is it the tavern? Come on, somebody need to correct me here. Is it the tavern housing scheme? You remember the big story? A big story. And all of a sudden, there is no story at all. But then, through the grapevines, we got to know that everything is nice with Fresh Start. We're not going to, everything is good. Fresh Start, we love you. You're the best. Come and work for us. And the St. Lucian people who were outraged. Oh, Fresh Start, Fresh Start. So somebody put muddy. Somebody put muddy, just simply see. Who did that to you? That you would prefer to believe a lie over the truth. And when the truth is presented to you, whole kaubabo, kaugagwato. According to sting a nickel. Kikapon. And I say all this to say, friends, we got to be careful. We got to be careful with a lie. And that's why a lot of people go to hell, you know. They don't know what is the truth. They don't want to know what is the truth. You know, we have been telling them at the Adventist Church, I've been teaching in St. Lucia, that alcohol destroys the body. You should stay away from it. 7 days, via 7 days. Via volley 7 days. Read the Bible upside down and blah, blah, blah. And the Bible says, eat what you want, drink what you want, exoca more. You all dying with the alcohol in your mouth. You know why? You don't like the truth. You don't like it. We see it in your politics, in your religion. We see it in your social events. You prefer a mirage. you prefer the fake over the real. It's projected. We can see it in your worship, in your bacchanal, in your gossip, in your sukuya behavior. We see it. You don't like the real thing. But let me take you over, my people of St. Lucia. Let me take you to and I'm going to show you live. I'm going to take you live to a broker company. Brokers and partners who are selling your passports on the world market. Stay tuned to this broadcast. We're going to take a break now because I want to hear from you. I want to take your calls. But we are going into a website. I'm going to show it to you live on the air. I'm going to show you live on the air. And before I go on the break, let me just show you this. Remember I told you that the canine dogs were too expensive under the UWP? Remember the police said to us that the canine unit was successful. I believe it was 4 dogs, well-trained, and they had their handlers and everything else. These dogs were very effective. The police told us that publicly. The SLP said, basically, they were trying to tell you that bubble, who pays $40,000 for dogs? And look, let me show you their official canine unit. What? Don't come for me. Hello. That's the truth I just showed you. That's your new canine unit. Huh? So you had something good. They took it away from you and they give you a dog that looked like it came from Bomaigo in Denry. Well, not Bomaigo, down by the Labushi. You know there's a Labushi thing down in Denry by the river, where the river meet the sea, somewhere in the bushes there. Now, I'm not messing with Officer Corporal Tyson. I have great respect for law enforcement. But why would you take away a unit that's already working? At least you could have tried to negotiate the price and see how best you can, And by the way, we found out from the police that it did not cost the taxpayers anything. The criminals were paying for the dogs.
Mwen pas ap wè maji beti sa.
Wise me, huh? It's not me, mister.
Depuis,
What you say, moi?
mwen pas ap wè maji beti sa.
C'est pas moi.
I heard this short fella. The sky is falling. I heard this short fella. The sky is falling.
So the sky fall on the dogs because St. Lucians believed or yielded to strong delusion. And the St. Lucian people believed that taxpayers was paying $40,000 for the dogs and not the criminals who are being caught. Ek mwen kwe se chien sa même, se chien on the chastness. You say smart because the dogs were watching their bread. John Compton, they have very tout just in this people. Watch your bread, Lucian. Only the dogs mwen wekika they bread you because the dogs were so successful. The dogs went out there every day. Officer dogs went out every day on the chastity and they made sure they bring back bacon because they know that they had to eat. C'est cher pas de vle quitter St. Lucie. No, these dogs went out at your travail. They came back with 90-something% success rate. They were paying for their own food. They were paying for their own air condition if they had one. Se chien même te ka travail, yo de ka veye bread yo. But we got to watch and see, St. Lucians, what Mr. Officer, I don't know if it's a male officer, sergeant, inspector, your majesty, whatever the dog is, you know, I mean, the dog, you can't judge a man by his size. Budemo go masakui. Masakui so who pas really judge mo telma. So Officer Tyson, même si maga, ek Zokawi Tyson, they let Tyson can bring in the bacon too. And maybe Tyson can do a good job. Just watch the space, friends. But we're going to take a break, and then we're going to go to the website. We're going to go to the folks who are selling our passports on the world market, and we're going to see how we can inform you, the citizens of the country. Yeah, we can inform you on some of the happenings there in your CIP.
At Palette Pleasure, located Ogier Vieux Fort, we take pride in our ability to cater to a wide range of events and occasions, whether it's a joyous celebration like a birthday, anniversary, wedding, or graduation, or a more somber gathering such as a funeral or first communion. We are dedicated to providing exquisite culinary offerings to suit each unique event. Our diverse menu includes offerings such as funeral treat boxes and treat boxes for all other occasions, ensuring that we can provide comfort and support during difficult times, as well as enhance the festivities during happier moments. In addition, we offer prepackaged meals designed for all occasions, ensuring that the food at your event is not only delicious but also convenient. Call us today at 75873333365 for your finger-licking and palatable foods.
All right, and we are back. Remember, folks, you are viewing us via GVD TV St. Lucia. That is 115, channel 115 Flow. And we're also on our Facebook channel and our YouTube channel, 360 Radio. Welcome again back to Caribbean American News platform. I am your humble host, Garfield Oliver, the well-known around the world. I wouldn't say the most hated and loved, but you have no choice but to love me. That's what some of you are Christians. You're speaking in tongues, you're jumping up, you're putting ash all on your face, and you don't like people because of their social positions. What kind of ash you putting on your face? What kind of communion you're taking? Talk to me. What kind of Bible you're reading? So I am loved by you guys. You don't like what I'm saying, but you love me. And so your Bible, my Bible says to me, oh, no man, nothing save to love him. So I love everyone of Uno with the love of God. All right? So take off that frown on your face, and it's a good day. It's a good night. A good evening. God is good to you. So Pafashek Mun, live better. And by the way, to the guy who put his hand on his wife in castries there, I don't think any man should put his hands on a woman, and I don't think any woman should put her hands on any man. And that's my position. And when we have these domestic issues, it is good for us to try to find folks to intervene, whether it's a pastor, a priest, or someone in the community. You notice I didn't say a politician, because they less a politician like a faire plus mauvais. You name madame yo la kayo, ek yo la ek touti jabal tout côté. Yo pa pièce example pour person. You understand? So find someone that you can talk to when you have issues in the home. Women, don't go through these abuse without saying nothing. Some of you are financially abused. Some of you are physically abused. Don't stay there, sit down and take it and hoping that it's going to get better. If a man hits you once, he's going to hit you again. Yes, if he hit you once, he's going to hit you again. All right? So stop encouraging it. And if you know your man is cheating or your woman is cheating, confront the situation. Talk about it. Don't accept it as normal behavior. That's our problem. Things that are not normal, we treat as normal. And when I say to you, friends, that the society is suffering from spiritual decadence and moral decay, then you would tell me, shut my mouth and drink my water and go to bed, mind my business. But it is the truth, friends. We have a decline in morality and righteousness in the nation. And so that's why people can just cuss each other off, and families can be fighting in the streets and hurting each other. And many of us can hurt each other with words. We got to stop it. And any man who's listening to me and you're tempted to put your hand on a woman, stop it. Stop. Any man who is cheating, stop. Any woman who is cheating, stop it. If you need therapy, if you need counseling to stop, talk to somebody who can help you. Because les only démon di dozo, zo pas a dou bout se slackness la. De laisse pas zo ki ka fè, zo vle dou bout, mais zo pas a dou bout. Because zo ka fè tellement bêtise kozo, zo ka wouze bagay le zo, ou ka ale bo magi noy ka bay zo, tout kalte cochonné pour mettre les zo. Et là, ni comme démon di do, et zo pas a control kozo. It's time for deliverance in the country. Anyway, let's go over because Mavle Pearson Fashek more swear. All right? Okay, so let's go over, folks, to what I was speaking to you about. You got to bear with me. We're going to be going through the a website. I'm going to show you in live time, in live living colors, me surfing through an online broker who sells passports for Caribbean nations, well, nations on a whole in the world, all right? And this broker is JGR Brooks and Partners, all right? Okay. So let us go over, Mr. Producer, we're going to get it over to the people. And we're going to open the phone lines at 929-586-1821. All right, let me wet my throat. All right, folks, let's go over. So this is the website. We're going to surf this website in living colors, okay? So, folks, we're going to go now to latest news. You see it says there, citizenship and residency. Citizenship, it has listed Antigua, Austria, Grenada, Ireland, Malta. You have St. Kitts, St. Lucia, Turkey. You have a lot of different countries here that this company, JGB, they are offering assistance in you getting your visa, your passport, or citizenship by investment in St. Lucia. Now, I have reached out to them and I've made a request for information from this company, all right? So let's look at the latest news, all right? So we have here on May, now they're following all the developments that are happening out there, you know, when it comes to CIP, the lawsuits and the discussions from the different prime ministers and everything else, they are following it. So JGB has a news section, latest news, on their website, the same company that is selling the CIP program. And so we're going to read the news from their site. So here we have a news here from, this was from the 23rd of May, 2024, Grenada CIP's stellar performance in 2023. So in other words, this is the news that Grenada did very well in the sale of their passport. So we're going to go down. We have Malta. Malta may strip citizenship after money laundering conviction. So somebody got convicted on corruption in Malta related to the citizenship by investment program. So here is somebody in just this year, April 24th, 2024, being convicted. And so Malta they're planning to strip citizenship after money laundering conviction. All right, so let's go here. We see MSR Media. This was documented April 22nd, 2024. MSR Media expands lawsuit scope in CIP discounting case. So they're also monitoring the CIP lawsuit by the MSR Media. All right. So, folks, this is where we do it. We show you what is happening. All right. We have also in Spain, and this is documented on the 11th of April, 2024. It says here, Spain, I hope you can see it, Spain moves to end golden visa program amidst housing marketing concerns. So here are a number of nations. Let me see if I can put a screen up so that you can see me also. Just bear with me. Let me see if I can get a, yes, I am up there. You can see me. I'm not bigly, but smallly at the top of the screen. So what we have, folks, let me go back over to this. We have Spain making a move to end this golden visa program system. And a lot of countries are not comfortable, friends, with this problem. Look, we have also over here, we have Thursday, 11th of April, 2024, St. Lucia opposition raises alarm over citizenship by investment program. Alan Chasney, former prime minister and leader of the United Workers' Party in St. Lucia, has publicly criticized. Let me just pull up the entire article so that we can read it from JGB Brokers and Partners. So here we can read it now. St. Lucia opposition raises alarm over citizenship by investment program mismanagement. Alan Chasney, former prime minister and leader of the United Workers' Party, UWP, in St. Lucia, has publicly criticized the management of the island's citizenship by investment program, CIP, highlighting a series of issues that could have significant implications for the nation's international standing and economic stability. And this is something from the opposition that is posted on JGB website. Remember, JGB, they are selling our passports. They are marketing the passports of St. Lucia. Okay, so let's continue. Here is another article, dated the 2nd of April, 2024. Caribbean Citizenship Program, St. Kitts reveal economic over-reliance. St. Lucia seeks time on a regional accord. Let's read this article. So sometimes you can't get the right information from your local media houses because they do not look at international media or organizations for information, and so they sit and they just give you local gossip sometimes. But we are taking you into the bouillon of the matter. So here we have an article on the, this is shared by JGB. Let me get the AC on. JGB Brokers and Partners. And the date here, I will give you that. Okay, so Caribbean Citizenship Program, St. Kitts, reveals economic over-reliance. St. Lucia seeks time on regional account. In a revealing assessment of citizenship by investment, CBI programs' impact on St. Kitts and Nevis, Prime Minister Dr. Terence Dew highlighted the previous administration's heavy dependence on CBI revenues, which accounted for 50 to 60% of the federal government's cash revenue in recent years. This significant reliance on the CBI program has prompted the current government to diversify the national economy with effects to expand into tourism, construction, and other sectors. Meanwhile, St. Lucia reported a shortfall in its CBI revenue targeted for fiscal year 2023-24. Now I'm going to read this over again. Meanwhile, St. Lucia reported a shortfall in its CBI revenue target for the fiscal year 2023-2024. achieving only half of the projected US 90 million. The lower than expected revenue has been attributed to the shift in investors' performance towards a real estate investment over donations. Now, let me come back to you now. Mr. Chasney, folks, Mr. Chasney spoke to us, St. Lucians, about this same concern, that there is this new option in the CIB program where there is absolutely no regulation. Nobody knows much about it, but it is a program that is on the move in St. Lucia. And the question is, in this program, is where is the money? Can we account for the monies? Can the government say to St. Lucians, well, here is the proof. We have $90 billion sitting in the account. We have already verified that the money is in the account. And we, as a government, have access to these funds. We were just asking for accountability. So let's go back to the article. Let's go back to the article. So, the St. Lucia government implemented a new program in the CIP, causing a shortfall in their targeted amount for 23-24. They reported a shortfall in the revenue. So, they were expected 90 million, and they got way less than 90 million because of a program that they themselves put in place. So the investors are saying, look, we don't want to deal with that part of the program. We will go to the new program that sounds better for us. Anytime you see investors running up to something, friends, you got to be afraid. When I say afraid, you got to put your antenna up, because they're saying, look, this is a better option. We can get away with certain things. We can do this, we can do that much better, because that other program has more scrutiny. It is more, it's a tight program. So they're saying, look, we're going to move away from this tight part of the deal and we'll go with this easy one, not a lot of stuff. This one is easy for us. We can do it. And that's where we have the concern, friends. This is where we have the concern, because there is nothing in our laws that governs this new program that the government has started, that have affected the original CIP program, affected the revenue. So the lower than expected revenue has been attributed to the shift in investors' preferences towards the real estate investments over donations. Following the reduction in the minimum investment threshold, despite this, the program has contributed significantly to the government's coffers and funded various national development initiatives. For me, I would want to know, what are these initiatives? Can you name some of the projects that the CBI program contributed to, that this company JGB is reporting contributed significantly? And what is significantly to government's coffers? What is it? Amidst those developments, St. Lucia sought more time to consider joining a Pan-American CBI price accord, citing the need to adjust certain internal matters before committing. So I stopped there a while. I'm going to bring the camera over. I'm going to switch over to me, Bigly, so that you, St. Lucians, can see my face. So, brothers and sisters, the government of St. Lucia is saying to the other partners out there, like this company who is selling their passports, that, oh, yeah, we have some internal issues, matters that we got to deal with before we can sign on to the CIP price accord. It's a price accord, friends. You know what the price accord is? That you stick to this amount. So when you hear the opposition speak about the underselling of our passports, the zombie price, the jumbie price that is being paid for our passports, then here is an international company speaking to us on the very same matter. Now, this is not your St. Lucia government saying to us that we have a shortfall, reporting to you, the people of St. Lucia at cabinet. You think they would come to the cabinet and have an entire debate or discussion on the CIP program outside of talking about Shasney, and guy. Well, they cool off on guy now. I don't know what guy do to them. Your papa about guy anymore. It's Shasney. It used to be Shasney and guy, Shasney and guy. Now it's only Shasney. So I don't know if Mr. Guy Joseph had been praying a little more, but their mouth is a little sealed when it comes to his name. Now, let me take a drink on that. Congratulations, USLP. You stopped talking about Guy and you're speaking about Mr. Shasney only now. Give me a minute to drink on cheers to you. Bon. That was a light moment. Let's get back to work. So, the agreement, the Pan-Caribbean CIB price accord that them fellas was running away from, it was what you call a price accord. Puya. Agreement sa siyote signly, yo pade sa undersell passport yo or program yo. So Pearson Padika fair here, except go by the document or the agreement that was signed. So for instance, if the accord agreement says the program should be sold for $200,000, it would have been illegal for them to sell it for $100,000. Now, all the other countries in the region who are selling citizenships by programs or the real estate option, all of these countries, Grenada, Dominica, and St. Lucia, would have this price agreement where they could not have reduced or discount the price, but we have brokers, we have individuals who are at a mad rush to buy our passports on the price. Somebody was discounting the cost of the CBI program. Now, I trying to break this thing down that tout moun sako pon samaka dila. Some of you don't know what the problem is, and so you say, hey, Shasney they're trying to destroy St. Lucia, and this Vieux Vinci guy want to destroy our St. Lucia, our sweet St. Lucia. And every flabber, they don't like St. Lucia, and they're making us look bad on the world stage. No. Our leaders in government are contributing towards what you're seeing here with the CIP program. They're the ones who delayed signing the accord. They're the ones, St. Lucians, who implemented a new aspect to the CIP program. This, and I can be corrected, folks, this part of the CIP program was not done on the Shasney. Yes, we were selling passports, but this new option that we're hearing about, Shasney has nothing to do with that. Did they explain to you, St. Lucians, about this new option? No, you didn't know about it. But it started way back before we knew about it. And so, you say to me that I don't like St. Lucia And we are trying to make St. Lucia look bad because we are saying to you, play by the rules. When you're dealing with passports and citizenship, it's the patrimony of the people. It must be safeguarded. It must be protected by any means necessary. And all the opposition I heard calling for you all to do is to be transparent. Explain to the people of St. Lucia what you guys are doing. Who is the investors, whether it's Galaxy or whoever it is? Who are the brokers? Who is benefiting from the CIP funds? Where is the CIP funds? How is it being managed? Do you guys have access to it? Do you have a financial report to say to us that you have $1 billion sitting in China? And all we are saying to you is just talk to us. I am willing to come here and help you sell the program. I'm willing to come here and help you folks fix this in the public's domain internationally. I'm willing to say to our listeners that, look, the government is doing their best. The government have done this. They have done that. Here is the information we were asking, blah, blah, blah. We wish the CIP program all the best. It's now on track. This is what we're requesting. This is what the government of St. Lucia is doing. And so we need to stop now. But we can't stop now because we are being threatened. We are being told we are the enemy of the state. And the only way to get government to do things is for us to come on talk shows and speak about it, because they will not do what is right on their own. And they have proven us that. We got to find out about CIP from the outside. We got to find out that our CEO Emmanuel went to the United States from the outside. We got to find out that our government ministers are traveling to different countries on our behalf from the outside. And that's normal? How is that transparency? Huh? Caller, you on the air, Caribbean American News Media Platform. Good evening, my friend. I am good as good can be. Thank you, sir. Oh, sorry about that. You were not on the air. Go ahead now. Sorry.
Oh, that's all right. Let me see if I can help you out a little bit.
Talk to me.
You know, help the people understand with a different scenario as to how these people were prostituting our passport, because it's a prostitution basically. Now, for the people watching, you said now you're on GVD, right? Brother Garfield?
Yes, we are. We are live on GVD TV, channel 115. Okay. Yes.
Yes. Okay. I will try to bring up a scenario for the people that to understand in Creole. For those that not understanding in English, they will understand exactly what it is they're doing with our passport.
Thank you.
Moi vle di se moun qui ka koute jodi a. Oui, ou n'a moi ka parler bay la ou. Ou cet lycéen qui te vote dernière fois bay les bas parti a. Pas oublier combien de fois Ernest Hiller vini en la télévision là pour cadeau dat Chachne et puis ces élèves là pas te ka d'où combien l'argent yo te ka fait en passeport yo te ka vendre yo pas te ka d'où combien passeport yo te ka vendre. Moi vle comprendre bien ça qui ka aller jodi a. Jodi a passeport zot la ka vendre même kon wè moun ka vendre pistache bon là oui. Pour dégoder sou yo ka vendre passeport. A même dit temps yo ka vendre comme ça, yo pas sa présenter $1 pour moucho mi. C'est ça nous vendre passeport ça. Yo pas sa mouto un document pour nous mi c'est ça nous vendre passeport. J'en suppose te ouais il est en l'air DBS on soit pour zo qui coûte news. J'en suppose ouais. Ça il est ka dit autres là. Si zo vle prendre et puis ouais ça c'est autres. Mais moi quand dis autres question. ça, il est qu'à 10 heures. Changer, il pas présenter pièce évidente à sous ça, il a dit. Bon, il pas ça d'où, il pas d'évidence là. Des fois, là, il était en opposition, il était ça d'où ça. Mais je dis à liquide dans gouvernement. So la pas une pièce raison pour ne pas présenter cette évidence là. Bon, moi, regarde où ça. Pour ouvrir les yeux avec garder sa carrière. En même temps, yo ka vendre tout passeport ça. Yo mettez 2 pour 2.5%. Can't say that one very well. Yo mettez les visas en l'eau. Yo haussé gaz en l'eau. Ça c'est cooking gas là. C'est tant que les ka manger avec là. Yo still mettez les vides pour médication pour l'hôpital pour sécurité pour toutes ces bagages ça là ou pas ka wè rien ka fait so moi vlo demander ko oswea pour tout l'argent yo ka amassé en pas di passeport ça yo ka vendre ou pas ça même joindre sik là ou boisé ou pas ça joindre ça fonce délai ou pas ça joindre 18 délai la pas ni oui med en l'hôpital là demander ko question ça alors si c'est où qui te mis l'argent ça là est-ce que ou c'est comme ça ou te kay ça ménager pour ces riches là ou ni en kay là eh ben qui si gouvernement te ka servi l'argent ça là pour soulager even les grands citoyens qui passent même travail aujourd'hui ou quoi pays ça pas te kay dans primaire manière pas quitter politiciens qui les autres et puis bêtises là yo ka parler un s'il est mis un track record depuis nous tous en cette lycée qu'autant cricket so nous tous te regarder cricket peut-être nous tous pas savent ça qui fait mais nous tous te regarder cricket from depuis later le cricket board là était jamais problème Ramna West Sawan zo tout connaître les Thunder Falls zo tout connaître yo qui a joué cricket là yo sous cricket board là di one time te di the cricket board là mande c'est question ça aujourd'hui so lo way ka vini il vient toujours y aller Jufali il allait avec Range Rover mi jodi a non il ka sorti en CIP mesdames avec messieurs c'est pas yo pas obligé croiser bagay bazot comme ça pour en parler zone en cervelle pour calculer pour cause là quitter politicien jouer être l'idée autres nous tout ka wè ça kal en pays aujourd'hui mandé quoi question ça est-ce que la vous primaire là où voté dernière administration pour depuis temps ça il y a 3 l'année l'autre mois ka bay 3 l'année est-ce que la vous primaire aujourd'hui passé été 3 l'année qui passé ni un bien bon souhait cette ici
merci
thank you
so
very
much.
much.
Appreciate it. And that was a good call. So let's run back over to the great contribution, folks. Let's go back over to the let's take a break, folks, and we'll be right back. Okay, we're going to take a break at this time, and we will be right back.
At Palette Pleasure, located Ogier Vieux Fort, we take pride in our ability to cater to a wide range of events and occasions, whether it's a joyous celebration like a birthday, anniversary, wedding, or graduation, or a more somber gathering such as a funeral or first communion. We are dedicated to providing exquisite culinary offerings to suit each unique event. Our diverse menu includes offerings such as funeral treat boxes and treat boxes for all other occasions, ensuring that we can provide comfort and support during difficult times, as well as enhance the festivities during happier moments. In addition, we offer prepackaged meals designed for all occasions, ensuring that the food at your event is not only delicious but also convenient. Call us today at 75873333365 for your finger-licking and palatable foods.
All right, and we are right back. You're viewing us on GVD channel 115 and also on our Facebook channel and also over there on our YouTube. Thank you so much for being here with us. The time is 9:31 p.m. and you're in tune to Caribbean American News Media Platform. I am your host, Garfield Oliver. So we're talking about the CIP program, folks. Let's get back over to the website and we continue to take your calls, okay? So we go back over to the website. Okay, there we go. So it says there, as I was saying to you, so amidst those developments, St. Lucia has sought more time to consider joining a pan-Caribbean CBI price accord, citing the need to address certain internal matters before committing. Now, we don't know what these internal matters are up to this day. We were told it was contracts that we had already gone into, give us time to, meet our obligations when it comes to these contracts. And all of us know that whether you have contracts signed or not, that your signing of this document can never affect any contract that you have already signed. You understand what I'm saying? So what you can say is that those who signed on between January and February will continue on the agreement, but those who are signing on going forward will have to adjust to the new prices, which would be, let's say, $200,000. So that excuse fell short by the government of St. Lucia. And then whatever internal matters, we are still speculating because we're getting more information from JGB. In the last presentation by Mr. Hilaire, all we heard was Chasney did it, Chasney did it, Chasney did it, and we did not get full insight into what was really going on. So it means that majority of us left more confused. So here, it is really, as I said, it's a price accord, everybody agreeing to sell it at one price. You call that unifying the program, in the region. Unifying the program. So, St. Lucia said, no, we ain't ready yet. Give us some time. And then what we found out is that there were some other matters developing with this announcement or this move by the international community to push the hands of these small countries to sign on to this deal, or we're going to have a problem. So basically, that's what you were hearing. Caesar pa sign on, a let deal sa mem. So go problem. No. So the other countries signed on quickly. They agreed. All the countries decided, look, we're going to sign. And so that's what Mr. Shaston was saying. Sign on to the deal. You're jeopardizing all the other countries' program, and you're jeopardizing St. Lucia's program. St. Lucia was the only country holding off. St. Lucia was the only country holding off. And so the United Workers' Party was saying to the government, sign on. You have no reason not to sign on. Sign on. And they kick up a storm, and there you go. So we have a situation where the investment unit, the CIU, Mr. Claude Emmanuel, is saying that St. Lucia is not opposed to the agreement and stands in solidarity with regional CIPs to ensure the industry viability. St. Lucia is particularly noted for its rigorous due diligence process in vetting CBI applicants. So they're saying to the community, yeah, we're with you all, we're with you all, but we're not signing now. We're with you all, but we're not going to sign off now. Give us some time. Yeah, we'll do it at the appropriate time. But not at this time. Not at this time. No, thank you. And so we're going to look into some other news development on this platform. All right, I'm going to show you how you can apply for a passport in the CBI program. I will show you because I'm on their website. Let us go to St. Lucia's CBI. Let's go over to St. Lucia. You probably are aware. So here we have it. Here is the price, folks. Here's our way. Let me bring it nicely so you can see it. Here's our way. Starting from, this is St. Lucia's Citizenship by Investment Program. Starting from $100,000. Population 180 individuals. Time for citizenship processing, 3 to 6 months. Do you see it, folks? The way. Let us look at Grenada's program. Let's look at Grenada's program. Bear with me, folks. Grenada's program. Starting from 150,000. Population of Grenada, 126,000. Time for citizenship, 6 months. So Grenada, 150. 6 months. St. Lucia, 100,000. And let's go back to St. Lucia again so that we can be sure we're not giving you the wrong information. The time for St. Lucia citizenship process, 3 to 6 months. Let's go to St. Kitts and Nevis. Folks, I'm showing you what they don't want you to see. St. Kitts and Nevis, 200. Folks, listen to this. St. Kitts program, $250,000. A population of 47 or 48,000 people. You hear what I'm telling you? Their processing time is 3 to 6 months. Let's see if we can find another Caribbean country that we can deal with here. Okay, so these countries are, let's look at Malta. Let's look at Malta and see. Because this company is selling for, okay. So Malta, $650,000. Population of 535,000 people. And it takes 16 to 18 months to process their citizenship program. St. Lucians. St. Lucians. I'm going to come back to the main screen very soon. Let me just see if I can pull up some stuff there so that you can see for yourself. You, St. Lucians, can see for yourself. You can be more informed when you leave this program and not chastity. This woman foot big, this one eye big, this one fat, this and all these nastiness. That's not what we're doing here. We are giving you the information so that you, my friends, can be more informed. That's what we're going to be doing here on this platform. All right? So we're just waiting there. We have a slowdown. Isam, you block no. Why is me? Anyway, we'll move. Let's go back to the screen. We got blocked there on that site. We hope that it will come back. Let's give it another shot and see if it will come back to us. Nah. No PSA. Crap was spoke with pipe. At least we got a lot of information. Mama, I got blocked right away, folks. I got blocked. I got slowed down there. Kwese muna kajre modu, but muhani muhani tutsi information la. Good. But let's Lucia, they see in real time. I tell you, these people are something else, you know. But we don't mess around. We don't eat rice. We eat dasheen and green fig. Okay, but let's go back. So, folks, Grenada is selling their passport for what? What did we say? $150,000 with 6 months of processing. St. Lucia, $100,000. We have Malta, $650,000 with 16 to 18 months processing. St. Kitts, $250,000 with a completion date of 3 to 6 months. St. Kitts have a population of 48,000 people. St. Lucians, the major countries who have restrictions, the major countries who have restriction or restrictions on certain countries that are bad actors in our world can come to our small countries, whether it's St. Kitts, Grenada, Dominica, or St. Lucia. They can shortcut or sneak up behind those major countries by getting our passports and sneaking into these people's countries, and the possibility is there that they can do harm to those countries that have restricted them. And so the CIP program, friends, need proper due diligence. The program should not be cheapened so that all Tom, Dick, and Harry can have access. So all this is jumbie price type thing and discount. And this same company, by the way, is saying to the people, come quickly. St. Lucia's about to increase. St. Lucia's about to increase. Come and get your passports quickly. We can give you how much % off of the passport. It's like it's an auction. And the government sits by and says to us, ain't nothing to see here. We're making money. And the St. Lucians are asking, where is the money? Where is the money? Hola, that's the question. Where is the bucks? So the bigger countries are saying, guys, y'all got to fix this quickly. Y'all got to synchronize this program. You all need to have some synergy. You all need to just what the word I want to use? I use that, lose that word. I lose the word. Try to work together. And the only way you can bring yourselves together is by signing on to this price accord. St. Lucia, mature, flexing their little elastic muscles. How dare you talk to us? We can do what we want. This is a sovereign country, and we love to sign on, but not now. And by the way, the other countries who have less population jump on that immediately and signed. Those who were charging $250 for their passports, those who were charging $150, jump on. St. Lucia, who was actually charging folks the lowest, decide that they ain't coming on now because we have a rush, people rushing to us because I was cheap. Buy one, get one free. You know, back in the days, the SNS type thing, or the Bata old shoe. You remember the days, back to shoe in your Bata old shoe, buy one, get one half price. Or you go by the market, buy a heap of that sheen, I put one on it for you.
Mwen pas sa pou majou beti sa. Mwen pa sa pou maje beti sa.
So St. Lucius said, no, we have more dashin to sell. So now I'm just speculating. I'm sure them fellas met and they say, guys, we don't have a choice. The kind of pressure we get in, we got to sign that thing. The other Caribbean leaders are cussing us off. They're pressuring us. They're getting mad with us. They're getting tired of us. We're jeopardizing their program and everything else. Man, I can imagine the talk. And I'm just speculating, folks. Bear with me. Oh, bear with me. I'm only speculating. Oh, and so I'm sure they said, well, fellas, let me see if we can sell as much. We'll delay. Don't sign yet. Oh, just let me give you the talking points. Tell the people, tell them we love them and we'll sign on. Oh, we will love to sign on to the deal, but not now. Tell them, yes, St. Lucia is committed. We have the best rigorous process in the world. And Shastney not good. Shastney is a white man and he's not good, but we, yes, we will sign on. And so they say, go bamboozle the people and tell them that we will sign on. Oh, but let us go on a rigorous campaign to get as much dinero into the caucus. Yes, let's get as much. So those brokers, you all better go there and sell it 30% off, 20% off. Come get your passport, buy one flying fish and get another one free. And so everybody jumps on and there's a rush. And remember, they told us that there was a backlog of application. You remember that period of time, St. Lucia? What's your bread?
Mwen pa sa pou maje beti sa. Mwen pa sa pou maje beti sa.
So remember, St. Lucians, they will tell us, some of you don't remember, you prefer to listen to the lies and you remember the mirage all the time and the strong delusion. Remember them fellas were telling us, oh, we, the people, investors are rowing back to St. Lucia. Under us, we are the best in the world. SLP can govern, putting you first. But the UWP on the Shastney, all the investors was running and Cabot and hospital hospitals and them fellas can't govern. We are the best. Prudent government, Mr. Philip Japet was born for this moment. Shastney is a Vieneg that come from Martinique, French, somewhere, Canada, somewhere down the road. And we don't know where he's from, but he's a Vieneg. Oh.
Mwen pa sa pou maje beti sa. Mwen pa sa pou maje beti sa.
So, duput la, nou ka vini swing cow. So, listen. So, they told us that they're the best. There's a backlog of applications. But you did not know that there was a rush for our passports because we got the best product in the world. And so, our greedy politician says to us and our regional partners that we can't sign now. We have some internal issues to deal with. Internal issues. And oh yes, there were internal issues because it was the same government who said to us, St. Lucians, that MSI is a magie. We're not listening to no magie. It's the same government who said to us that we have no business with this man. We don't know this man. This man is just crazy. It is the same government who said to us that Shastney went into a meeting with MSR and Shastney friend, and he's a old crook, and he's a this, and he's a jabal, and he's a sukuya and a sukuwa and all kind of thing, blah blah blah. And guess what? Their own CEO Emmanuel went into the man's lawyer's office and sat with him. And they said to us now, listen to the story. We didn't know that. We didn't know he went. We didn't know. We knew Shastney went. Shastney went. Shastney didn't went. It was their CEO who went. And so they said to you, St. Lucians, massive. I thought they had cut down the massive tree, but it's still there, you know. But there are more little massive trees spring up in the House of Assembly. You know, the roots normally go far, deep, and then it come up. And so the massive tree come up in the House of Assembly, and them fellas say to us, Massive, I don't know. We didn't know that he went up there. He went up there, and McLeod said to us, I went on official business, on CIP business, and the minister of CIP said, we didn't know, he was forced to go up there. I mean, a lawyer called, Mr. Chasney lawyer called, and the UWP lawyer called, and they make Emmanuel go travel up to Washington, and we didn't know that. They fooled the man. They told the man that he will get off. They will remove him from the lawsuit if he traveled to Washington. And it is these guys who forced the man. The man didn't want to go, and they make him go. And and St. Lucians, all we got so far from our government is Chasney, UWP, Chasney, MSR crook, convicted, scammer, Chasney, white, Chasney, lose, you lose, I win, you lose. And nobody is saying to us what we want to hear. The good news is that the government signed on to the agreement, of course. Let's take a call. Caller, you're on the air. Caribbean American News Media Platform.
Great journalism, Brother Garfield. Good evening. How are you?
Thank you, my honorable friend. I feel empowered and promoted.
I am quite happy about that.
Thank
I
you.
am elated that you have shown all of this information tonight. I have a question, though,
Talk to me.
I have a question for Philip J. Pierre and Ernest Hilaire and Emmanuel and the ex-chairman, I think, because he's the ex-chairman. He's resigned. He has resigned. But I have a question for them.
Mm-hmm.
Is it true that besides getting the salaries that the taxpayers pay on a monthly basis and all the perks that goes with their high-profile jobs, is it true that outside of that, they got paid extra monies from CIP on a personal basis?
So that's a question for
On
them.
I have a question for them. On every unit that was sold, is it true? Because it has been broadcasted, should I say, on the internet that, and I'm saying on the internet because that's where I saw it, that Ernest Hilaire made $1,500 of every unit and Emmanuel made $500 of every unit that was sold. What about the chairman? What about the others? Is there anybody else? Have they really collected this money? Was it legal for that to happen?
So that news is out there. That those. Anyway, go ahead, caller.
That is out there on the internet, Brother Garfield.
Mm-hmm.
So I am saying.
So you're asking questions based on what you saw.
That's correct. We're not going to court. Nobody's going to charge us. Nobody's going to say we're spreading rumors and propaganda like they do, or we're telling lies and we're deceiving people. I am asking a question. Did any member of CIP or anybody handling who works with CIP, overseeing CIP, such as the CEO, the MP, etc., did they get paid monies for every unit sold? And if so, is it legal? And of course, because they're getting paid a salary, I take it that it's not legal. And if it happened, what are the steps that are going to be taken against those persons? Because that would be corruption at its highest level. I'm leaving the question. Can somebody please, in the Philip J. Pierre administration, respond to our questions? Inquiring St. Lucian minds would like to know. We need to know. That's my question, Brother Garfield. Thank you for giving me a platform to ask the question. Thank you very much.
And thank you, caller. I'm sure the relevant folks heard the questions from our caller. Our caller is trying to get information concerning what she read online. And folks, I just went back to check the site and I'm totally blocked from the site. And so I don't know who is watching, but thank you. You're welcome for not allowing me to see more of that information. I look forward to digging a little deeper. I will dig a little deeper and I will get the information and I'll bring it to the people of St. Lucia. I will bring it to them. And so, folks, let me just read your comments for a few minutes, seeing that we're going to be we will be off air on GVD TV in the next few minutes. Again, I want to thank those of you who are viewing us in your homes via channel 115 GVD TV. Thank you so much. Continue to support the GVD platform. Let's also, okay, we have a call coming in. Let's take this call. We only have 2 minutes for this call. Caller, we only have 2 minutes on the air. Go ahead, caller. Welcome to Caribbean American News.
Dr. Garfield,
Yes, honorable sir.
I'm going to be quick.
I know.
Have you ever heard about the late Sir Lyndon Pindling?
No.
The late Prime Minister Sir Lyndon Pindling. Okay. He was the Prime Minister of Bahamas for a while, for he did about 3 or 4 terms.
Mm-hmm.
And his regime, they say regime, all his ministers were millionaires, multi-millionaires. Racketeering, you name it, was going on. And they were, and thanks to the Americans, the Americans have to, I heard, have to come down. History is about to repeat itself in St. Lucia, where every one of those ministers, I think, when they leave office, if they're not multi-millionaires yet, they're going to be multi-millionaires. Read my lips.
Okay, we'll watch
history
this
have a way. History have a way of repeating itself, Dr. Garfield.
Yes, sir.
That's why it's happiness. That's why it's happiness, St. Lucia. That's why they're saying it's not your business. Sit down. Don't ask me that question. All of that. They're speaking with authority because they know what they're up to. They know what they're doing. The last head come in. That's the second coming of Sir Lyndon Pindling, the late Sir Lyndon Pindling regime of Bahamas.
Yes, thank you.
Check it out.
I will look it up.
Check it out.
Thank you so much. Thank you, caller. Thank you. All right. So, folks, this has been another Caribbean American News Media platform. Just give me a minute.
At Great Vision Designs, we value our customers and provide cutting-edge customer service. Great Vision Designs specializes in television broadcasting and live streaming of funerals, sports events, weddings, meetings, shows, and more. Call us today at 722-6542 or 726-9914 or follow us on Facebook and YouTube. Great Vision Designs, coverage you can count on.
All right, folks, you have been on to Caribbean American News Media platform. Thank you for being here with us. It is 10:01 p.m. We had a great show. Thank you to all our callers. Thank you to all those who have been viewing on the different platforms. May God bless you as you go into your beds. Get a glass of water. Pray before you go to bed, folks. Wash your hands, wash your foot, and pray. Thank God for life and commit yourself into his hands as you sleep. So thank you again. We continue to monitor these developments on the CIP program. I will continue my investigations and I will bring them to you as we get them. All right. So bonsoir, tout le monde. Enjoy the rest of your night. And I know what you guys like, a big story. Big story.
Philip J. Pierre attack elderly people and tell, a big story. A big story. I must apologize.